It's a test. Uh, so, this is a video um, about my condition. This is a bad day. Uh, um, I have something that most neurologists have referred to as myoclonics. There are different types of myoclonics. Mine involves a neurological or spinal cord injury um, that I suffered in the military. It causes me to twitch and to look like I have dystonia or Tourette's, which I don't. Um, it's not necessarily that my arms and legs are flailing because of reaction or anything like that, but it's more centralized in my back and spinal column. It's like being shocked in your back. So just because you get electric shock in your back doesn't mean you know you get shocked in your back causes your arms to flail. It doesn't mean your arms are feeling it. It's just a reaction throughout your body. So this is me on somewhat of a bad day. It can get worse. Uh, it can be less, but usually I'm having spasms or twitches constantly throughout the day, which, yes, it does make me tired. Um, it is it is exhausting. It is not something that I can control 24 hours a day. Um, Sometimes it's bad when I get into bed to go to sleep, and mostly when I'm trying to go to sleep, it's an issue, especially when they're this frequent. I usually have to take something, and that still doesn't work, and I usually just fall asleep out of exhaustion while twitching. Um, Sorry, my camera is so high. Um, I just kind of wanted everyone to see what's going on and what happens to me um, on a daily basis, mostly. Uh, Now, episodes where I'm constantly twitching like I am now don't happen very often. Maybe a couple of times a year, where it's this frequently and this long. Um, but it is something that happens. So I have been dealing with this for 22 years. I have been fighting with, the VA as far as disability. Um, but I just wanted to put this out here to get past my shame of it, I guess. Um, and maybe there's someone else that's suffering with something similar, or maybe even something that's the same thing, and they've been going through the same thing that I have, um, with doctors and neurologists and psychologists. And speaking of that, I have spent studies with psychologists and psychiatrists, which they concluded after about 3 to 5 days that, like, this is not in your head. This is not something that you're making up. This is something that's neurologically wrong with you, physically wrong with you. I have had neurologists to tell me that I was faking, that I'm just trying to get some money or get some sympathy, or perhaps I have Munchausen syndrome or something. But I don't think you know that would be the case if it's something that I just developed after someone did something to my spine. um, sometimes it does cause me to grunt, which I appreciate my wife, who's been dealing with this for the entire time she's been with me. Um, couldn't ask for a better partner in that regard. Um, but it's just a short video to raise awareness about um, what some people deal with. So, give us a thumbs up if you heard of this, or you know someone's going through it, or someone is going through something similar. But FYI, this is a bad day for me. But I want to be more transparent about what I go through on bad days. And as I always tell people, it's one thing for someone to, I tell someone that this is what I'm going through, and it's a different when they see it, and it's just like, oh wow. So yeah, this is everyone seeing it, and I am holding my hands together so it just don't flail all over. And plus, I do have a desk, so I'm trying to push myself back a little bit so I don't hurt myself. Speaking of that, in the early years I did hurt myself a lot, dropping glasses, plates, stabbing myself with forks in the mouth and my tongue. Now I maintain spill-proof cups with straws. It's just so case I don't, knock over and clean up messes. And it's very difficult to try to clean up a mess after when you're twitching like this. But over the years, I've grown a little more accustomed to it and kind of try to predict. But some days it's just too much, and I just flail all day long. And thank you guys for your support, and thank you for listening. You guys have a great day.